that Southern Penn brings.
What sort of season did McKinnon have?
You know, I'm here to talk about Sunbury and Southern Penn.
And your first time in commentary, you were telling me.
Yeah, first time. It's weird. My voice, like, it's a little bit slower than what I'm saying, so it's different. But I like it. I'm happy to be here with you, Jeff.
Fantastic. Well, for those who don't know me, my name's Jeff Sly, and we'll talk you through the play-by-play of this game. As we said, Sunbury is 1-0 up in this best-of-3 series so far, so Sunbury wins tonight, it's all over, we go home. But if not, if Southern Peninsula gets up, we get a game 3 tomorrow. That'll be a ripper.
Oh, tomorrow. Hey, look, I'm always rooting for the underdog, and I think that Southern Penn is such a young group. You know, they can surprise you, but then you go back to that championship. Like, they know what it takes to win Sunbury, so this will be fun.
So for Southern Penn, the keys, Peyton Little clearly.
Peyton Little is definitely clutch. I think Jazz Shelley really has to get going.
Yep.
I don't think last game, I think they needed a little bit more from her because I think she's more of their heartbeat.
Jazz Shelley, of course, averaging about nearly 19 points a game and 5 rebounds as well as 5 assists. She gets it done all over the floor. Peyton Little averaging 19 and 5 as well. Jamie Lee Pearce could be one of the keys. Jamie Lee, who a very experienced player, she'll be looking to give them some input as well.
Of course, and I think also a sleeper is Sydney Coleman on Southern Penn. I think if she can get a quick 15 and maybe 8 rebounds just to keep them, those energy type plays will definitely help Southern Penn as well.
There we are. There you have it on screen. For those, well, I gather if you're getting us, you're already on one of those, but get it out, get the message out to your friends. Send a little message to someone on Facebook and say, catch this game. It should be an absolute ripper. Coming to you from the Boardman Stadium in Sunbury as the players go through the last minute 48 of their warm-up. And you don't want to talk about McKinnon's season.
Look, we on paper we looked really well, and it was just tough. We sustained some injuries, and then we just weren't able to, I think, mesh the way I think Coach wanted. So we dropped a couple of games. We only won 4.
Yeah.
So I think if we would have been able to gel better, I think it would have been a complete different season.
And your own personal ambitions? Are you back next year, or is none of that settled yet?
I've always said God's plan, and my goal is definitely to be back at McKinnon. I definitely love it there. It's awesome culture, great family atmosphere. What Allison Cody has been able to build, as well as now passing it on to Anita Ledger, is just, it's a great thing to be a part of. So hopefully I'll be back.
Speaking of great things, you can see there's not a whole lot of room in the crowd here. There's that gentleman found himself some standing room only spots, but a very, very decent crowd here in Sunbury for this state championship women's game. As we see Southern Peninsula first out into the court. Ken Kerryama just having a little bit extra to say to his Sunbury Jets women. And we are about ready to go. This telecast brought to you by Sportscast Australia, the professional guys working away.
I wonder if this guy will move.
Looks like it'll be Peyton Little taking the tip. Our refs tonight, Ken Spratt and Megan Ryan. It looks like Ken's going to get us underway. Peyton Little and Josie Stockel, the number 12s. Little with the tap. Elise Penaluna comes up with the ball. Paula O'Reilly to bring it down straight under the baskets. Josie Stockel gets it done and will get the chance at the bonus. Straight away they went inside.
I think Southern Penn was not even matched up. I mean, that's going to be a big problem. They got to be able to pick up Sunbury early because Sunbury is always looking to score those quick baskets.
And they get the offensive board as well. Karen Harrington getting it done. Inside again, Penaluna. Not the start that Southern United was looking for, but they'll have a bit of time to settle down as Shelley brings it up the court. And Jamie Lee Pearce as well, getting the ball through hands so far. Little spots up and can't make it go. Sorry, Sydney Coleman posts up and can't make it go. Penaluna. Hesitation
That's
dribble. Waller O'Reilly.
Tough shot.
Just the soft touch. Jasmine Shelley doing the ball carrying. Kicks it around. A little bit of traffic. Coleman working the baseline. Kicks it out. Nice ball movement. Shot clock down to 5.
Gotta get it up.
In all sorts of trouble. And up goes the prayer. And the prayer is answered.
Sometimes you just gotta fling it up there.
That's the way to run an offense.
Send a prayer.
Use the whole 24 seconds. Very nice.
The reality is Southern Penn's got to get a better shots, though, because you can't continue to live and die by those type of shots.
This is a bit of patience we're seeing here from Sunbury as they work the ball inside again. No, really, Josie Stockel proving a little bit of a problem in there. So they work the ball around again. Tell me about the Sunbury D. Oh, as we have a travel call. The Sunbury D's been tough all season.
Sunbury, like I said, it all goes back to that championship mentality. When you build a program the way that Kennedy has, it's just a matter of them just executing.
Stockel, who has the hot hand at the moment, as they kick it around. Just a little bit of patience required. Harrington, plenty of experience. Pulls up from outside, can't make it go. Nice rebound from Paige Price. Jazz Shelley pushing it up hard. Shot from outside, doesn't go that time. And Stockel gets the rebound. Harrington under a little bit of pressure, was always going to get out of that. As they work the ball baseline, back to Harrington. Sets up so much for them. Out we go. Waller O'Reilly has had a terrific season. And a nice steal from Jazz Shelley. They'll need plenty out of Jazz. She's had particularly good last month. As the ball goes baseline, Coleman.
Just got to be able to knock
in and out, can't make it drop. Score is 8-3 in Sunbury's favour. As we kick through the first quarter of this, as she's triple teamed and gets out of it. Harrington finds herself a little bit free.
Good job.
And dishes up, cannot quite make it go. Impressive move. Shelley straight back down the other end. Shape to shoot, doesn't go through with it. Coleman. Inside, drew the foul. That's Jamie Lee Pearce, plenty of experience there. As we see just in the corner of the screen, Gerard Hillier having a little word to Sydney Coleman.
Jamie Lee Pearce on the free throw.
And Jamie Lee Pearce heads to the free throw line. Makes no mistake with the first.
Southern Penn is so undersized. It's amazing how far they've gotten, honestly. They're really well coached as well.
Well, finished 5th, of course, after the regular season. And this is actually 5th versus 3rd. These teams have disposed of Hume City, Waverley and Knox, who are all in the hunt. Got rid of all of them. And these really are the two teams that are in form at the moment as Southern Penn looks to push the ball. Sydney Coleman just found her foot on the way through. Kicked it out of court.
I wonder if nerves is playing a part.
And Elise Penaluna to bring the ball in, as she does. Harrington. Penaluna again, plenty of experience there. Spots up. Waller O'Reilly.
What's so good about her game is she's constantly moving. She's so hard to guard.
Nice work from Jazz Shelley. Had no right to put that in from there and just did it nicely with a nice soft roll. Are these two of the tougher teams you saw?
I would say them and then the Knox. That's why I was surprised when Knox got knocked out, but then I did hear one of their main players also left for the Air Force. So, I mean, I think at the end of the day, you got to credit Southern Penn and how hard of a team they are. I think their ability to shoot the three is what keeps them in the games, honestly.
As Orla O'Reilly is at the line and makes the second. So away we go. Nice again, Jazz Shelley, but she's blocked. Ball came off the block. And it's Southern Penn, which brings it in again. Nice little floater. Matt Delavadova, but didn't quite go from Paige Price. Straight down the other end. Inside to Stockel. Kicks it out. Nice movement. And to the free player, and Orla O'Reilly is getting it done.
Kennedy has textbook basketball in a sense of they can either beat you inside and they can beat you on the outside. It's really just pick your poison.
Sydney Coleman, just doesn't get the friendly roll. Well, that's the classic coaching of Ken Kiriyama, isn't it? He's a very experienced coach, New Zealand national coach. And you're right, he puts the right combination on the floor as they go inside, try to hurt you on the inside, or just take you to the line. Josie Stockel having a whale of a first quarter.
They just can continue to pound the mismatches, and it's tough. Southern Penn doesn't have a true big, so great coaching. But Southern Penn's got to be able to stop fouling and at least hold them to tough shots.
Yeah. And at the same time kick the ball up the floor.
Yeah, but then you got Chelsea and Harrington shooting down the lane.
So the margin is 9 with 4.5 to play in this first quarter. Sydney Coleman kicks it out. Jazz Shelley with the long range shot. Referee Megan Ryan tells us it's a 3. Stockel again working hard. Shelley just rips it from her. Straight up the other end. Jamie Lee Pearce spots an opening. And for the 3, Penaluna the rebound. So the margin back to 6. And we run another half-court offense from the Sunbury Jets. Harrington pulls up at the elbow, can't make it go. Coleman with the rebound. She's getting busy. Getting a lot done, as is Jazz Shelley. Jamie Lee Pearce, the give and go. Still on the dribble. Inside, can't make it go. Olivia Pollard. Harrington at the other end.
Oh, that's a charge.
And the block is called. So she'll go to the line. Didn't get her feet set.
That play goes either way, honestly, because she was sliding, but she took it chest on. So it's like, I know personally, because I've been called for a charge on that one. Where was this ref when I got that call, man?
Megan Ryan, she'll have your number next year. And makes the bonus shot. The press is extended from Sunbury, and it works.
Too casual.
Oh, tough pass into traffic. Karen Harrington wanted the foul, didn't get it. And suddenly they fall away. No more press. Jazz Shelley working it through, kicks it out wide. The pass astray. The margin is 9.
I think Kennedy does also another great job of, he continues to switch it up defensively. Sometimes it's a full court press, sometimes it's a half court press, sometimes they're almost back in the zone, so it always keeps you off balance.
Courtney Ragg onto the court, working hard. Gets it now. Setting up for the three, doesn't go. Kicks out. Beautiful work inside. Chelsea Burns, her first points of the night. And the margin's 11, 2:30 to play. Jamie Lee Pearce with ball in hand for Southern Peninsula. Jazz Shelley attracts a crowd. Oh, and a beautiful cut, but just an extra step.
Which is good to see them get some movement.
Yeah, I was going to say great movement from Rebecca Maudsley, and not that I have any idea what I'm talking about, but you clearly do.
Southern Pens has got to be able to stay composed, honestly.
Penalty out of the game, and Rebecca Van Kuyk comes in.
Stay composed, because Sunbury definitely speeds you up.
All right, let's see what changes here without the big presence of Penaluna. As Van Kuyk just makes her presence felt with a block, with a screen at least. Working hard again. Orla O'Reilly.
I think she's the MVP, honestly. She's been solid all year. And what she's able to do in quick bursts, just putting up threes or a steady diet of mid-range pull-ups, and then she can get to the lane.
There we go there from well beyond the arc. Hit it nicely, Orla O'Reilly. Travelling beautifully so far. You are watching our live stream of the Southern Peninsula Sharks against the Sunbury Jets. The Championship Women Grand Final from Boardman Stadium in Sunbury. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are watching. If you're on Facebook, send us a hoy. Give us a message. There's 2:05 to play in this first quarter. Sunbury, so far, going beautifully to the script, 24-10. The only thing to trouble them, no, not much at all. Josie Stockel has one foul. And that's it. Not too much that's going to bother them there.
I think it's like I said, you live and die by the three. So I think Southern Penn's just got to continue to play and stick to what got him here. Continue to put up threes. I think if Pollard can get going for them, I think would be a nice way to stretch the big out and create more driving opportunities for the guards.
As we see the full court press in operation, but Jazz Shelley just works her way out of that. Kicks it outside. Nice work. Find the open player. And they can't make it go. O'Reilly just wanted it too badly. Kicks it out to Harrington. And we reset again. As the time clock comes down to single figures. O'Reilly at the top. What can she manufacture here? Time clock to 2. Drives. Just the experienced play there. Spotted the opening, went for it, thought I'm either going to get the basket or the foul or both. Watch her drive there and just off balance Jazz Shelley and committed the foul.
They finally got what they wanted. They got Sunbury to at least get the clock winding down and almost take a tough shot, and then they foul again.
Yeah. Oh, it misses the second, but they get possession back.
Gotta be able to.
Ariel Thomas is sitting here going, what else can go wrong for them?
Well, it's just, you have those little opportunities, and it's like if you can't capitalize and box out, you're really digging yourself a deep grave here.
Sydney Coleman to inbound as the pressure is extended again. They dribble their way out of it. Olivia Pollard. Across to Jazz Shelley. Sydney Coleman works away, elevates. Very athletic play. As we're into the final minutes of this first quarter. O'Reilly works her way through, collects a foul on the way. The basket doesn't drop. So she'll go to the line. They're in the bonus.
I'm curious to see how much O'Reilly has, because when she scores in bunches.
We'll have the stats for you at quarter time. Thanks to Joshua Sly. Does a terrific job running us the stats.
A good shout out. Shout out to Josh.
And only hits the first. Be interesting to see the rebounding stats from Sydney Coleman too. She's been doing a lot of work. Jazz Shelley trying to set something up. There's probably 2 shots left in the quarter. Plenty of arc on that one. It just didn't drop. As Sunbury brings it back with pace. And work it through hands. Key to their success all season. Get it through hands. Harrington just blocked at the last moment.
Technically that went off Harrington.
Let's have a look there. Yeah, beautiful touch. The shot clock is inside the game clock. So down to 7. As we kick the ball around again. Find the open player for 3. It's off Sunbury's hands. And Southern Peninsula will have 6.5 seconds to score. They're down 14 in this first quarter of the Big V Championship Game 2.
That's a tough call.
And the block is called.
I'm happy it's called in favor of the guard.
The
Great
consistent
call,
call. Yes.
Great call.
Same call all game. Well, all quarter. Coleman 2 seconds to inbound. Gets it and put up. Oh, gave it every chance, Olivia Pollard. But it didn't drop. So quarter time, 26-12 here in game 2 of the Big V State Championship. Sunbury's leading it 26 to Southern Peninsula 12. Trouble, and up goes the prayer, and the prayer is answered. Stoffel kicks it out. Nice movement, and New Zealand national coach, and you're right, he puts the right combination on the floor as they go inside, try to hurt you on the inside, or just take you to the line. Joe Coleman kicks it out. Jazz Shelley, the long range shot. Kicks out. Beautiful work inside. Chelsea. Go, Olivia Pollard. Harrington at the other end.
That's a charge.
And the block is called. Welcome back to Boardman Stadium in Sunbury. Is Riley at the top. We're about to get underway. Southern Peninsula with the ball. And a couple of the stats from the first quarter. Orla O'Reilly with 12 points leading all the scorers at the moment for the Sunbury Jets. As Jazz Shelley has the long range shot, can't make it go. And it's Sunbury's possession again. Josie Stockel has 7 points for Sunbury. That's probably the notables. Sydney Coleman 4 rebounds for Southern Peninsula, but their top scorer, 5 points, is Jazz Shelley, the captain. Harrington can't make that one go, but Stockwell, there she goes, grabs the rebound. As we kick it around again. Harrington and an off-the-ball foul. Called by Ken Spratt. Massive disparity in the shooting percentages. First half, Sunbury shooting at 56.3%. Southern Peninsula shooting at 26.7%. Can't go far with that continuing, Ariel.
Like I said, Southern Penn's got to be able to knock down threes and just get back to their game. I'm pretty sure they led the conference in.
Well, they're at 40% from three-point line, only 2 of 5. But here we go, and can't make that one go. Olivia Pollard gave it every chance. A little bit of hustle out here.
Hopefully Little can come in and get going.
Jess Scannell on the court. Gets the ball again. Gives them an injection of energy. And 2 points as well. One of those really hard-working players, Jess Scannell. As inside. Beautiful move from Paige Price. That's in fact, takes her up to 5 points so far. Nice offense run again. Screen set. Couldn't take advantage of it on the break here. Jazz Shelley goes hard.
Jazz Shelley's got fast hands.
Sharon Plichter just doing a terrific job defensively. She's been inserted by Coach Kennedy Kerryama with a job to do. And doing it well so far. As the ball goes through her hands, Sharon Plichter. And gets it back, kicks it around, shot for 3. She's freed up Karen Harrington, and look at the results.
I'm pretty sure ever since Harrington has come back, they haven't lost.
You're spot on, yes. In fact, Karen Harrington must be some sort of talisman, because they have not lost since she's been in the side.
Jeff,
and when things are working for you, that sort of thing happens. You get bumped on the way to the basket, and you throw it up, and it rolls around the rim and drops.
I'm pretty sure she's a footy player, so I think she's pretty tough.
That's exactly how you do it, though, isn't it, Ariel? Yeah.
You know, if I'm not getting called for charges, just got to take some slight jabs at the ref, you know? No. I'm definitely more of a N1. You got to yell, to get the crowd high.
Screaming out, N1!
You gotta yell for your own energy, of your own teammates, and get underneath their skin.
Hit nothing but air then. Now we come inside the Stockwell again. Battle for the ball. Pollard comes up with it. Paige Price getting very active this quarter. Jazz Shelley, the captain, kicks it out. Inside, the block from Elise Penaluna. Here comes Harrington again. Finds the open player, up to Penaluna. Out to Orla O'Reilly. Had a look at it, the 3. Instead, shoots from the free throw line, and it doesn't go. Jazz Shelley again. And lovely offense from Jamie Lee Pearce. Lovely offense. And here we go again, Karen Harrington, as they work it through hands. Just impressive, their offense. Orla O'Reilly kicks again. Shot clock hangs down. Harrington couldn't make it go. Gets her own board. Man. Kicks in and misses again.
All these 50-50 balls. These are the 50-50 balls that Southern Penn's gonna have to be able to get if they want to like stay in this game.
Not boxing out particularly well, are they?
It's like they're boxing out, but Sunbury just wants it way more. Sunbury's playing like this is their last game.
Sydney Coleman is subbed. Jared Hillier has his players a little confused over on the bench there, but it's all sorted now as Elise Penaluna goes to the line. Hits the first of the shots. That's the third of her points. She's not missed yet. And just as you say that, she has now. All of Ariel Thomas's friends that she's sending a shout out now to on Facebook. I hope you get on board. What's your weapon of choice? Instagram or Snapchat, or what do you work through?
Jeff, you are definitely in tune to the social media bug, man. It's more like, what is your social media of choice?
I'm a Twitter man.
But, little tweeter.
Yeah, a tweeter.
Honestly, Jeff, I'm just trying to get our,
Trying to get our numbers up.
Our numbers up.
Good work. We're paid by the numbers, so the more you can do, the better it is.
Tell your sister, tell your mother,
Scotland,
tell your brother.
Yeah, tell your brother, tell everyone. And again, Southern Penn kicks it out, but the turnover. They had five turnovers in the first quarter. That's the first in the second quarter. And the coaches want to talk about it. Jared Hillier just in there. Looking to calm things down a little bit. There's no lack of effort from Southern Peninsula. They just, as you say, the desperation from Sunbury is fantastic.
I mean, if Southern Penn can play with the desperation of Sunbury, they'd have a better chance of winning this game. But like I said, Sunbury's playing like if they lose, they're out.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not even in that Southern Penn isn't playing with desperation. They can honestly be just being, this is it. Like they're giving their all, but Sunbury just has that extra gear. I think that's what makes them such a back-to-back contender.
They're playing as well as they're being allowed to play, perhaps, is what you're suggesting?
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, like, obviously you can limit your turnovers. You can get those 50-50 balls. But, I mean, if you're shooting 26%.
Yeah.
And then you're at the same time, you're fouling them, like, it's just tough.
And they're shooting at 56%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every other shot's going to win for them.
Ouch.
But I think, like, if they can just find something to focus on, like, hey, let's keep them off the boards, little goals like that to help get the energy up.
Let's see what they have out of this timeout from Jared Hillier. See if anything changes at all. Certainly scrambling. Where was the foul there? Right.
Don't talk about Meg. She's been excellent tonight. This ref has actually been doing a pretty solid job. That's the only ever compliment you'll ever hear from me, complimenting a ref.
Dare we say, ref bashing is not in our repertoire. Not keen to do that. Very difficult job. And you're right, they've been unseen so far tonight, which is fantastic.
Which is nice.
Yep. Rebecca Maudsley with the rebounds. Peyton Little picked up 2 fouls early. Sydney Coleman uses her athleticism, just can't make it drop. Fought hard to get it back.
Like I said, I like this
got a
ref.
jump ball.
Gives it a jump ball instead of calling a foul. You go, ref.
There you go, Ken Spratt. You get a vote of confidence when you watch the replay. That was tough. Peyton Little was left with very little space to go by Elise Penaluna. She tried to make the play. Couldn't quite get there. as O'Reilly goes back to the line and hits again. In fact, our only shooting blemishes so far have come from the line. Sunbury playing superbly so far in this game 2 of the Big V State Championship.
They're playing as a team that has home court advantage. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Foul by Sunbury.
All right, Southern Peninsula looking to claw back into this. The lead is 20. Jazz Shelley spots the gap to go into.
The help side is on point for Sunbury.
Just couldn't quite get it to go. And the shot from outside. Can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a tough call. I mean, as physical as the game has been, you almost want to let that one go. But I mean, like, to be fair, Southern Penn can use a couple of foul calls their way.
Waller O'Reilly picking up her first.
Let's go, come on, get it louder.
There we go. Jazz Shelley kicks back, puts up the 3.
Good shot. That's
Makes
tough.
it nice and no, 2-pointer. Foot on the line, had her toe on the line. Referee Meg Ryan picks that up. Nice pick and roll. And again, Stockel just getting it done. Josephine Stockel.
I wonder how many fouls is it on Coleman.
Lovely pick and roll with Orla O'Reilly.
It's tough. Like I said, you pick your poison. Either you want O'Reilly coming off the drive or a pull-up, or you get Stockhill rolling to the basket off the pick and roll. So
got threats all over the court, haven't they? And that's a
tough shot.
beautiful floater. Peyton Little getting the points there. Harrington back with the ball in her hands. Penaluna. Yes, terrific block. Jess, I thought she got it cleanly. Clearly not. So the foul's on Jess Shelley. Looked clean from here, but it's a lot closer than I was. And the first doesn't drop from Courtney Ragg.
Little has 3, Pierce has 3, Pollard has 3, and Josh Shelley. And hopefully that's our
Ouch.
third.
Jared Hillier bringing the ref's attention to something down this end. Not sure what that was, Ariel.
I don't speak refs, so I
Just
couldn't
wanted to
tell you.
clarify something, I'm sure. There's the big shot from outside.
There
Makes
we go.
it go. Rebecca Maudsley.
A little momentum shift. It's always what you need.
Yeah. Left with nowhere to go. O'Reilly dumps it beautifully. For Stockel again. And those bigs just working together beautifully.
Oh, go.
Ball comes in and out again. Peyton Little gets her own rebound. And up for 2.
That could have been an and one. See, that's why I yell and one, Jeff, because then the ref's like, oh, maybe you did get fried.
Penaluna gets it in the low post, kicks it out. Open shot.
Bit of wind draft in here.
Courtney Ragg must be getting a bit tired.
Clearly, someone opened the door.
Yeah.
Air. The air.
And the door across that other side tells us it's 12.1 degrees in this stadium, so maybe there was a breeze. We're into the last minutes of the first half. And Southern Peninsula just can't make that shot go to reduce the margin from the 16 it currently is. Works her way in. No foul. The crowd was screaming for one on Chloe Tidswell. Didn't get it. Peyton Little kicks out. Passed up the opportunity to shoot for three. But Paige Price gets the foul anyway. They seem to have passed up a few opportunities to shoot from outside. That
I think
it's a bit unlike their normal game, isn't it?
I mean, when you haven't been making shots, I think it starts to play with you a little bit.
Yeah.
And so obviously it's your game to shoot threes, but when you're not knocking it down. I mean, like I said, shooting 26%, it makes you second guess yourself a little bit.
You'd never second guess. You'd have that pure shooter mentality, would you not? Just go the whole time.
I mean, I'd like to lie on air and be like, oh yeah. But the reality is, as a shooter, it can really play with you, especially when your team's down. You don't want to take these desperation threes far out, and you don't want to foul a three-point shooter.
Now, it didn't go in, to my mind.
It did. It went in.
It did go in.
And one.
I thought it came off the front of the rim.
No, it went straight in.
Went straight in. So we get the 3 and 1.
Sunbury was already good before Harrington came back.
Yeah.
They were struggling, but I reckon she was actually one of the main pieces of why they're so successful now. This season, I mean.
So they've weathered the storm and the lead is back to 20. Shelley can't make it go, and that is the end of the first half. And the Sunbury Jets are leading at 45-25. This is game 2 of the Big V Women's State Championship Grand Final. The Sunbury Jets leading 1-0, and they lead game 2 by 20 at this stage. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the second half.
We shall.
Waller O'Reilly.
Tough shot.
It's trouble. And up goes the prayer. And the prayer is answered. Stoffel kicks it out. Nice movement. And New Zealand national coach. And you're right. He puts the right combination on the floor.